For this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make a quad print. So what you're going to have to do is open up an image, make all unnecessary global enhancements, levels and curves, dust and scratches. And for this assignment, please make sure you're in grayscale. So you can go to Image, Mode, Grayscale. Once you've done that, I want to make a selection of the image. Control A for select all, Control C for copy. I'm going to create a new document, File New. This document is going to be 5 inches by 4 inches by 300 and grayscale. I'm going to say OK. Control minus to reduce the image there. I want to Control V to print the image. Part of the image was cut off because it was bigger than the document I have right now. So I want to go Control T to transform it. I'm going to hold down the Shift to reduce it, and this is good enough. I'm going to execute it by hitting the check mark or hit Enter. So once I've done that, the next thing I want to do is select all. So Control A for select all, and then I want to go to Image Crop. I'm cropping all the excess that was just dangling off of there. So now that I have my image made, cropped, and ready, I want to create a new document, File New. This time it's going to be 10 inches width by 8 inches high by 300 in grayscale. So here's my new document. Here's my current cropped one. I want to select all, make a selection of the entire document. I want to Control C for copy. Now I want to paste it, Control V. Go into the Move tool, I'm dragging it to the corner. So I'm going to have the straight image here up in the upper right hand corner. I'm going to have the solarized, and then I'm going to have reversals of both of them. So what I need to do is go back to my cropped one. I want to duplicate it, Control J and Control J, just like a previous video. The top one, I want to curve it. So I'm going to go to Image, Adjustments, Curve. And I like starting with an inverse and make a kind of a backwards S. Or you could be creative and have it go up and down a few times. You get some really distinct lines there. But what I want to do is reverse it or inverse it. Kind of make a backwards S. Let's say I'm happy with that. I'm going to say OK. So that's the top one. The bottom one here, what I want to do is just use Photoshop's filter of stylize and then solarize. So I'm going back to my top layer and I'm going to do a blend mode to it. Let's see what darken looks like. Darken looks nice. Overlay, they're very similar. So I'm going to take these two and I want to merge them. So I have to go to Layer, Merge Down. And the reason why I could merge down is because I have the top layer that's going to be merged to the other one directly under it. I'm going to select all, Control A, Control C for copy. I'm going to my new document that I already brought over, the one that I brought over, the straight image, and I'm pasting this one, Move tool. But for this one, I want the everything to be mirrored. So what I have to do for this top layer, I have to go to Edit, Transform, and then I'm going to flip vertical. So now it's a backwards image. For this one, I want to duplicate it and put it on this side. So I could do that just by having the layer selected and Control J. And then I can move it over. And then I go to Edit, Transform, and this time I want to flip horizontally. So now it's a mirrored image. But for this one, it has to be the reverse. So you have the straight normal print here, you have the solarized up here, and now we're doing the reverse of it. And you could simply go by Control I for inverse. That's pretty simple. Now I want to do the same process down here. I want to copy it, duplicate it, which is Control J. I want to move it on over. For this one, I want to flip horizontally. So Edit, edit, transform, flip horizontally. Now I have everything mirrored, but I'm still not done yet because I want to get the reversal of it, or the inverse. So I want to Control I for invert. So I'm done with my quad. I have my straight print here, my solarized print here, the reverse of it inverted, the straight print, reverse of it inverted here. And you're done. Make sure you save it properly. Save it as a PSD, so you could always edit it, and then save it as a JPEG so that you could email it to me.